if it was necessary for Ajero led the progress to go ask them to pull the gate down, because we got the information that the assembly gate has been pulled down, and then I thought I should ask you if you what you think about it.
Oh, you didn't get my initial reaction?
That's what I'm asking again, sir. Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's
Okay, sorry
of the
about that.
network.
Yeah, actually, yeah, actually, I wouldn't want to agree to the fact that Ajero has asked them to pull down the gate of the National Assembly. Sometimes you start this process and you don't know where it leads to. That is why it's always very important to nip it in the bud. This kind of thing at this time of extreme hunger and anger, it's like a wildfire. You start it, you don't know where it will end. So it's always very important, especially for a new government that came with the mantra of renewed hope. You understand? It just came in the first week. You just renewed the hopelessness of Nigerians by removing subsidy without plans. It became obvious that there was no plans ab initio to cushion the effects of this removal of subsidy. So, in as much as I won't subscribe to the pulling down of the gate of the National Assembly, that may be getting extreme, and I don't want to believe that the NLC president Comrade Ajero subscribes to that, except I am corrected. I stand to be corrected. But I still think that the present government. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Mr.
Yeah, I still think that. All being said, I still think the present government has mismanaged the process. You don't remove subsidy with the impact on the lives of some Nigerians without immediate plans of the cushioning effect. There were no plans. It became obvious.
Okay.
1 week, 2 weeks, no plans.
Okay, so
and the first action you took was to tell us that you're going to give 8,000 naira to. Do you understand? That was a mockery of the whole
palliatives.
Thing. Okay, so unfortunate. Yeah.
Okay, so the other day I was reading through the news and I saw that he's been able to, I mean the president right now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I was reading the news and he said he's been able to save up about 1 billion naira to cushion all this palliatives, and also it believes that the poor will smile and the whole Nigeria will also smile, that we should be patient with him, but a lot of people have been complaining because I saw interviews, documentary where people say it's not about the palliative, because at the end of the day, what would the palliative do for people? Do you understand? And yeah, a lot of people don't subscribe to that. And now I want to ask you what you think about the old palliative shenanigans. Can you hear me, sir?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me, sir?
I heard, but I didn't get the last part.
Okay, so I was talking about the old palliative shenanigans.
Yeah, he's breaking.
Yes. Okay. So I'm asking you I'm asking of your own opinion about the old palliative thing, because the last time he said they've been able to save up to 1 billion naira, and that's
1 trillion, 1 trillion.
1 trillion naira, yes, and that means very soon Nigerians will smile. Okay, so that's what I'm asking, if you feel that it's actually
Okay, the problem we have in this country is that it's not that Nigerians are the most patient people in the world. The problem we have is the failure of, we have a trust deficit on our leaders. You understand? What are you saving 1 trillion naira when people are dying every day? What are you saving 1 trillion naira for? People are dying. What do you want to use the money for? Why don't you, if you had plans ab initio, if you had cogent plans ab initio, as these monies are coming out, those plans would have been implemented and it would have been cushioning the effect of this fuel subsidy removal. And we will be where we are. I don't think the NLC would have gone on strike. I don't think the protest in Ibadan would have been necessary, and several parts of Nigeria. You understand? And if you look at what happened in the last regime during the presidency, when they did a similar palliative during the what's it called, the COVID period, other similar situations like that, they were laced with high level of corruption. You understand? You can't identify the Nigerians that benefited from this process. So Nigerians no longer trust these leaders. And that is why we are where we are. You understand? So I expected what I expected. My disappointment in the president of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is that he did not come prepared, and he now removed subsidy. You understand? If he had come prepared, as he was removing the subsidy, the cushioning effect would have followed suit, and the effect wouldn't have been as impactful as it is on Nigerians. My sister, Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are suffering.
Like you said,
hello.
yes, I can hear you, Mr. Nzai, Frank White. It's still
Okay.
Global TV, yes. Okay, like you said, he did not come prepared because it was immediately that he was signed in as the president that he brought about this whole fuel subsidy. And truth must be told that it's been really hard for every Nigeria, even the rich also cry. The rich are also crying right now, you know, because it's telling on everybody, you know. But also, talking about the NLC strike, what's the impact? Do you think it's a positive impact going on this strike right now?
What are the only hello? You can hear me?
Yes, I can, sir.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Nizar, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, yeah. The NLC, like I said earlier, I don't think the NLC has embarked on any strike. What they are just doing is a protest.
Yes.
Nigerians were protesting. There was a protest in Ibadan. There was a protest in, I think, Kano, and it was snowballing into several other states, and it was almost a vote of no confidence on the NLC. What the NLC has called for is protest. They are only supporting this protest. They are only giving their backing to this protest. If NLC embarks on a full-blown strike, several arms of the NLC will shut down. Okay. Electricity will shut down. The airports will shut down. The judiciary will shut down. So what we are seeing is just a protest. And I think if this government wants to be proactive, is for them to take advantage of this protest before it develops into a full-blown strike.
Yes.
You know, it's just like cancer. When cancer comes, you cut it off before it becomes malignant. Okay. They should take advantage of this subtle protest. You understand?
Okay.
To do the needful before they declare a full-blown strike, where the airports will be shut down, the electricity workers will shut down, the judiciary will shut down, the whole nation will now go on a full shutdown. That is a full-blown strike. I think what they are still doing is just a protest.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Nzai Frank White. We really appreciate your time on Global TV, and we hope to have you soon again. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the update on Global TV, hoping to bring you more updates subsequently, and you stay tuned and follow us across our social media platform for more interesting news updates. I am Judith Peters. Have a good afternoon. You guys